Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ekowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
Before we get to entertainment news, a couple text messages real quick. Hey, John J. Rich, Resident Alien Season 3 drops today. Oh, cool. Also, Peyton, you should watch Broad City. It's right up your alley. So funny.
Okay.
All right. So, Travis Kelce. What do you say, Kyle?
So he's been in the league for 12 years. His Super Bowl performance was not his best. That's what he said in interviews. He took a lot of responsibility for the Chiefs losing the big game, and he was reflecting because so many people have been asking him, is this it for you? Are you going to retire? Are you done with the league? And on his New Heights podcast with his brother Jason, this is what he had to say.
It's going to sting. I know everybody wants to know whether or not I'm playing next year, and right now I'm just kicking everything down the road. I'm kicking every can I can down the road, and I'm not making any crazy decisions, but right now the biggest thing is just being there for my teammates and being there for my coaches.
He says that's the most important thing. He's not going to make any decisions right now, but people inside, like on the inside in the Chiefs establishment, have said we pretty much know it from our core that was his last game. He went on to talk to Jason about how he wants to make sure that he is really in it and loving it and giving it 100%. And he knows that he wasn't really able to do that this year. It was really frustrating for him. And think about all the other things he had going on, like not just dating Taylor Swift and like traveling to go be a part of a show, but like he hosted a game show. He was doing TV stuff. He had, he's always had endorsements, but he had a lot more endorsements than usual, which takes a lot of extra time out of the facility.
Traveling around the world to party with Taylor Swift. I mean, that's a hard life.
My 2 cents, and I don't know anything much about his career. I never really heard of him until he started dating Taylor Swift, but you have highs and lows. He did make it to the Super Bowl, so he had a bad showing. We have bad shows. It just happens.
Well, he talked about because he's been in the league for 12 years, it's really hard on your body. Oh. And he said, as I'm getting older, he's like, I actually have to dedicate more time in a facility to rehabbing and making sure that I'm at peak performance levels. So he's taking everything into consideration, which is, I think, what you have to do if you're going to make a huge decision like that.
Absolutely. And honestly, I kind of feel sad for Travis because if that is his last game, like, not only did he go out on an L with the Super Bowl, but he went out with an L with that velour sweatsuit.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, he's got to redeem himself.
Hey, speaking of Super Bowl clothes, what's the latest on Kendrick Lamar's jeans?
So everybody wanted Kendrick Lamar's jeans, right? It was like a whole thing. Like everyone was searching, and apparently they're like from this big designer, and they're $1,200, but they're sold out.
I went to the website on Monday to buy them. They're by a brand called Celine. They were $1,300. And I was like, forget that.
I know. But a lot of people weren't like, forget that, because now they're sold out. Can't get them.
They're women's jeans, and those jeans that he wore were actually meant for Timothée Chalamet. Did you hear that? They have the same fashion designer, the same fashion person.
That's so funny.
And she pulled them aside for Timothée Chalamet, and then Kendrick Lamar was like, let me try these on.
Huh. Oh, wow. I liked that style.
I mean, everyone liked it. That's why they're sold out. It's like the flare jeans have officially made their return.
Thank you, Kendrick. Thank you.
How about Wendy Williams?
Dude, Wendy Williams did this interview with TMZ, and They could not go into the facility where she's being held. So they had her via video outside the building. So you could see her on the phone from the street doing the interview with Harvey, right? And he's asking her all these questions about, like, I don't understand. So, like, do you feel like you are able to freely communicate with everybody?
No, I am not allowed to go out. I can call you, but you can't call me. What is the problem with me calling and talking to friends of mine? They're not allowed to come in here, friends of mine. You know what I'm saying?
Over the last, say, 30 days, how much time have you been able to spend outside in the fresh air?
I went out twice for my teeth. You know what I'm saying?
Get this. Because then Harvey goes, listen, this sounds crazy because even prisoners, like in jail, get at least an hour a day, right? You've been out 2 days in the last 30 days? Like, that sounds like a prison.
Hell yeah. Listen, this system has failed. This system has failed from top to bottom regarding this guardian and everybody involved with that. The system has failed. I want my freedom back.
I kind of get it. Because they talked about putting her under this conservatorship because she was, like, wasting money and all that.
No, they said she had a type of dementia that now they're saying there's no way she has it because that specific type of dementia, you never get better. And she's very clearly doing a lot better than she was 2 years ago when they put her under that conservatorship. So there's people in her life that are actually helping her try to get rid of it. And she actually just signed documents, an affidavit that she's, like, regained capacity to take care of herself. So the ball is kind of rolling to hashtag Free Wendy Williams.
I was going to say, hashtag Free Wendy. Let her out of this.
Bro, whoever's in charge, are they going to be like, how'd she get that phone?
Probably.
Click
Because in that interview, too, she was like, he's like, can you get your phone? Can you get an iPad? She's like, I've been asking for an iPad for I don't know how long. And they're like, no.
That's so
Well, screen time's bad. What about Hailey Bieber?
So there's all these rumors about Justin and Hailey Bieber getting divorced. And she's kind of finally sort of, I guess, broken her silence because there was one recently that was like, she's so fed up with Justin Bieber and his substance abuse and he's like very negative and his like anxiety is like affecting her whole family. And apparently those are completely false because she said, look, people have made me feel so bad about my relationship since day one. Oh, they're falling apart. They hate each other. They're getting divorced. It's like people don't want to believe we're happy. She says, I tried to think that like maybe you get used to it to a certain point, but this is what's going to be said and this is how people are going to be. But I realize that doesn't actually ever hurt any less. So basically she's saying, no, we're not getting divorced. But when you keep saying that, just so you know, it hurts.
You're not helping the situation. Right. Yeah.
Like, and it's almost like you're almost putting it in their mind that like, it's like, Jaja, you watched The Secret a long time ago. It's like you're putting it out in the universe. Like you're trying to make it happen. She's like, stop trying to make it happen.
What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality? High quality and immersive sound? A sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
Okay, real talk. We're all kind of hooked on our phones. It's full of shiny apps designed to keep your attention captive forever. But there's real-life stuff to do other than scrolling, and I'm here to help. I'm Christina Quinn, the host of Try This, a podcast from The Washington Post. The show explores solutions for life's common problems. And this season, we're learning to tame the dopamine beast and reclaim our attention in this noisy and distracting world. So let's tame the beast together. Find Try This from The Washington Post wherever you listen.